Okay, let's learn about Lilith together and see if this is the goddess that's working with you. We are picking a goddess to work with and to dedicate our healing to and work with for the entire year of 2025. So that's why I'm posting a ton of goddess content, because I want you to be able to pick which one is resonating with you the most. So I've never worked with Lilith. I have to read a lot because I don't know what her signs and stuff are. So let's learn together. Lilith is a powerful and complex goddess figure, often associated with the theme of independence, empowerment, and rebellion. I like that. In various mythologies, she has been depicted as the first wife of Adam, or even a goddess of fertility and wisdom. Lilith is most commonly associated with darkness, intuition, and the wild feminine, and she embodies the spirit of freedom and self-empowerment. Spiritual meanings of Lilith: empowerment and independence. Lilith represents autonomy, independence, and the refusal to submit to authority or oppressive forces. She is a symbol of self-determination, encouraging you to embrace your inner power and sovereignty. Lilith is connected to the shadow self, the part of you that are suppressed, repressed, or hidden. She encourages you to confront your deepest fears, desires, and wounds and integrate these aspects into your wholeness. Lilith represents the wild feminine, one who is unapologetic about her desires and powers. She calls you to reclaim your sexual power, your creativity, and your authentic self-expression, free from shame or judgment. Lilith also embodies deep intuition and wisdom, particularly that which comes from experience and truth. She encourages you to trust your instincts and inner knowing. Signs that she may be working with you is if you're having like a lot of dreams associated with the nighttime or associated with darkness. She may communicate with you through dreams or visions that occur in late night. These dreams may feel intense or shadowy, symbolizing deep truths or hidden aspects of yourself. Owls is a sacred animal to Lilith, symbolizing wisdom, intuition, and the ability to see in the dark. If you find yourself seeing owls in your dreams or in waking life, it could be a sign that Lilith is calling to you. The snake is another powerful symbol of Lilith. Snake represents transformation, healing, and the power of serpent energy. If you encounter serpents or feel a deep connection to their symbolism, Lilith may be guiding you to shed old skin and step into a new version of yourself. Nighttime or full moon, Lilith is often linked with the dark moon. That's what Hecate is linked to, the dark moon, and the night. So seeing the moon at night or experiencing full moon energy could be a sign of her presence. Her energy is the strongest during the night, encouraging deep inner work and self-reflection. If you're seeing repetitive numbers such as 111, 555, 333, that could be a sign Lilith is communicating with you and that transformation is coming. Feathers, particularly black feathers, are associated with Lilith and represent freedom and spirit. Wild creatures, I liked this, such as wolves, coyotes, or foxes. I love the foxes. May symbolize Lilith's energy of untamed freedom. She encourages you to embrace your primal instincts and untapped power. Sudden urges to break free. If you feel a sudden urge to break free from long-standing obligations or relationships that have restricted you, this could be a sign that Lilith is calling to you to reclaim your personal sovereignty and independence. If you're starting to feel a strong sense of rebellion or an urge to challenge societal norms, Lilith may be pushing you to embrace your authentic self and stand up for what you believe in. If you're really drawn to garnet, black onyx, obsidian, and moonstone, those crystals are associated with her. If you're drawn to mugwort, Damiana, I don't know what that is. Damiana, yarrow, or patchouli, reasons Lilith would be reaching out to you. Personal empowerment. If you're feeling disempowered or have been suppressed your authentic self, Lilith may reach out to help you reclaim your personal power and embrace your true nature without shame or fear. Lilith often associates with healing deep wounds around sexuality, personal freedom, and autonomy. She may reach out when you need to heal from past traumas, especially related to repressed desires, sexual abuse, or emotional suppression. If you're needing to stand in your truth, Lilith's energy helps you find your voice and stand firmly in your truth. If you're being silenced or feeling unable to express your deepest thoughts and feelings, she may guide you to be more authentic and speak your truth. If you've been feeling trapped in relationships, jobs, or societal expectations, Lilith may call to you to break free and step into your authentic self without fear or judgment. Lilith calls you to embrace the shadow aspects of yourself, the part you have hidden or suppressed. She helps you face fears, doubts, and dark emotions to heal and integrate them into your whole being. Offerings you can leave for Lilith if this is the goddess for you and everything resonates and you're like, this is the one calling to me. Black candles would be a good one to put on her altar. Red or dark flowers, incense such as sandalwood, myrrh, patchouli, crystals like the ones we talked about would be good to surround in her altar, to work with in meditation when you're calling on her. Ways to incorporate Lilith into your year of healing: embrace your shadow work, reclaim your sexual power, practice rituals of liberation, spend time in nature, and stand in your truth. And then I always pull like the story of the goddess or a story that involves the goddess so that we can read that and learn about that too. So that if you get like the goosebumps or the feelings from it, maybe this is the goddess trying to work with you. So Lilith originates from origins vary across cultures: Sumerian, Babylonian, and Hebrew. The most well-known version of her story comes from the Jewish alphabet of Ben Sira. I'm also not good at English. Where Lilith is portrayed as the first wife of Adam, created by God to be his equal. According to that, Lilith was made from earth just as Adam was, but she did not want to be subservient to him. She rejected the traditional patriarchal role of marriage and submission. When Adam insisted on being the dominant partner, Lilith refused to lie beneath him during intimacy, stating that they were equal. In her desire for independence and equality, Lilith left Adam and Eden, choosing to live in her own in the wilderness. After leaving the Garden of Eden, Lilith took refuge near the Red Sea, a place associated with danger and chaos. There she became a figure of both fear and power. According to some interpretations, Lilith's departure from Adam and the garden symbolized the rejection of oppression, patriarchal forces. Rather than being punished, Lilith embraced her freedom and autonomy, becoming a symbol of defiance. Why did my phone move? It moved, right? It's fine. It's just late and I'm tired. It did not move. Like, look, when I move my chair, it doesn't move. Did it move? Okay, where were we? A symbol of defiance against the control of male authority. Now I feel like the phone is pulsating. Like that, I can feel the energy coming off of it. Why are we being weird? I'm trying to focus here, Lilith. You said I couldn't go to bed until I got yours done. Now I'm here and I'm doing it. The rejection also aligns with her association with feminine spirit. This was at a little before 9 minutes, so I'm going to relook at this. This rejection also aligns with her association with the feminine spirit, often viewed as wild, untamed, and free, uncompromised, and fiercely independent. The story of Lilith carries a profound healing message that resonates with themes of empowerment, freedom, and authenticity. In her story, Lilith represents the wild feminine, a force that refuses to be subdued or confined by societal expectations. Her departure from Adam and the garden is a courageous act of self-liberation, and this is the healing lesson she offers. Reclaim your power. Lilith's rejection of Adam dominance is called is a call for individual sovereignty. She encourages you to stand up for your rights, needs, and desires. It's a reminder that we must never let others or society dictate our worth or place in the world. Embrace your true self. Lilith is a symbol of self-authenticity. Her story calls you to embrace all parts of yourself, even the ones that might reject or be shamed by others. The part of you that society tries to suppress, the wild, primal, or sexual aspects, are just as sacred as any other part of your being. Lilith embodies the spirit of breaking free from repression and shame. She calls you to heal from past wounds related to shame over your desire, body, or voice. Her story encourages you to release societal expectations and connect with your raw, authentic power. As a goddess associated with sexual independence, Lilith's story also carries a message of reclaiming your sexual power and personal boundaries. If you're being oppressed or shamed for your sexual nature or desires, Lilith's story encourages you to heal by embracing your own sexuality in a healthy, empowering way. Sometimes healing can only happen when you are willing to rebel against what is no longer serving you. Lilith's rejection of Eden is not just about leaving a place, it is about choosing to break free from false ideals or imposed roles. Lilith represents rebirth of freedom through embracing individuality and rejecting imposed conformity. Self-empowerment, releasing shame, healing from repression. In some versions of her myth, Lilith is said to have become the mother of demons, as she was believed to be responsible for the creation of children born from unconsummated unions. Do you know how many people have unconsummated unions? Like, that means married, right? Like, so are all those children demons? However, as time passed, Lilith became a figure of empowerment rather than fear. The story of Lilith, so that's bullshit. See, so this is why I say at the end, or I've tried to say at the end of each story, if this is the goddess for you, make sure that you connect to her in the way that you're supposed to and use your intuition. And if you hear something or think something's wrong and you want to do it differently, because she did not have demon children. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Okay. Where were we? A figure of empowerment rather than fear. The story of Lilith's transformation is one of healing through self-acceptance and reclamation of power. No longer the demoness, she is honored by some as a symbol of the liberating feminine whose choices to live in her own terms. Lilith's myth can be understood as a healing arc where a being originally cast out for asserting independence becomes a potent symbol of freedom, authenticity, and personal sovereignty. In one powerful retelling, Lilith becomes a guide for those who have been oppressed. Like, how many people have not? Offering them a path of rebirth by embracing her spirit, you too can shed old identities, shame, and limitations. Through her, you learn that empowerment comes when you dare to be your true self, regardless of the consequences. Lilith's story offers a message of healing by encouraging you to trust in your instincts, stand firm in your truth, and embrace all aspects of your being, even the parts that society has taught you to suppress. Her myth provides a pathway to self-liberation where you can shed the chains of shame and self-doubt to live authentically and powerfully. I love this. I love that we learned this. I also feel like connecting with her in sunsets is something that I didn't say that I feel like is something that she would like. Anyways, if this is the goddess, if these stories and this message really connected with you, and then work with this goddess for this year on your healing journey. Bye!